Hey golf fans, and welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K25 live stream here on the channel. Today I am going to be jumping in and doing the 2K ranked tours on the Daily Master, but before I do tee off, I am just going to make a quick few changes to this video for your guys' viewing pleasure. For once, YouTube has gave me an early notification that I'm actually live. It's another really windy and wild day here in the Highlands of Scotland. The wind is actually causing damage to properties where I live. So it really is a day for staying indoors and playing this fantastic golf game and live streaming it to you amazing viewers. Come on, settings, save. But I am really loving this golf game, guys. I can't believe the hate I am seeing for this game on social media from certain people. It's mind-blowing. I do know there are issues and glitches and bugs within the game, which was to be expected with any game at launch. If you've not yet bought this game, I highly recommend you pick it up. Right, let's get the live chat up. It is 1:11 PM in the afternoon here, so a later live stream than normal. But welcome to everyone who is currently hanging out. If you haven't already done so, guys, please make sure to smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And let's tee off on the 2K Daily Ranked Tours. I wonder what golf course it is today. I cannot wait until they start using user-created courses. Hopefully they're not just going to continue with the official courses that are within the game. So the Daily Master Week 4, Day 2 at Central Otago Golf Club. I actually don't think I've played this course. There are official courses I've not yet played, believe it or not. Let's play solo. Hey Jeff, how's it going, pal? Hey Early, it's funny in the old days when games were discs or cartridges, you live... Yeah, 100% accurate, Jeff. Yeah, it really is. You didn't have updates, did you? I don't even think we were connected to the internet back then. The internet wasn't even a thing until what? When was the internet introduced? Was it the mid-90s, 1996, 97? There's a question for you guys in the chat. When was the internet invented? Right, so let's check out the settings on this golf course. It is a course I've not yet played. Wind speed, everything's default. Okay, so let's see the course details and find out the firmness. So fairways and greens are firm. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's begin round. Let's pay our 50 VC coins. So we are only going to be gaining 4 coins. Playing this format costs you 50 coins to play. To enter the 4 coins, 54 coins received for completing all 18 rounds. Right, there's my Discord just informing me that I am live. Greetings from the US coast, by the way. Nice, Jeff. And I tell you what, I cannot say how much relief I have now with the screen tearing being fixed for me by switching over to quality. I did try that when it was really, really bad and didn't fix the issue. But going over to quality game settings for me on the graphic settings has really gotten rid of the screen tearing. Right, In fact, no, let's hit the big dog. I should be able to execute a spinner here. So the wind is fairly low. Good opening swing. This ball should kick right. And that is going to leave me nothing more than about 50 yards into this elevated pin. 50 yards bang on, would you believe that? Right, I'm trying to embrace this spinner shot. I really, really am. I'm going to go 50 and apply a good bit of backspin here. You can't be long. If we are long, that ball will go past the pin. It's another really good execution. This should bite. Wow, did you see the initial kick on that? Green speeds are 133. I am still experiencing a lot of issues with my putting. Poor executions, breaks that are acting weird. It's a good start. We are 1 under 3-1. Yeah, Jeff, that's something I spoke about on yesterday's live stream. I do believe that players who play with a fade swing bias are at a huge advantage over players who play with a draw swing bias due to the flop. Now that flop is OP. It's going to get so many players out of so many difficult situations, especially the super flop, which is 12, 14, 16, 18 yards depending on the wedges you have, where we're now having to play a chip or pitch if you're not comfortable with the fade bias. And I think it is a huge advantage to the fade players because they're just having to execute their standard shot. I don't agree with it. I think that it should still be a draw bias for us draw players. I get the concept behind it, that in real life you would have to cut across the ball, making it a fade execution for us swinging. But it's a computer game. And I've asked the guys in my community, is there any shots on the fade bias that they have to execute as a draw? And there isn't. So I really think it is a huge advantage to these guys playing the fade for the flop. I think if they want a level playing field, it's something they're going to have to address going forward. But welcome into everyone. Hey Rich, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Please make sure to smash that like button, guys. It really shows you want me to continue with these live streams. So this is the Daily Master. You guys can learn from what I do well and learn from my mistakes before you do tee off. So the lie at my feet should comfortably take me over to the right here, combined with that wind. Really, really firm conditions here, so this ball is going to kick hard up onto the green. Slight pull, but it should just about work. Watch how firm this kicks. Look at that, boom. Loving the new ball physics. I really, really am. Right, we've got an eagle opportunity here. 42 feet. Uphill by 3 inches. There's a lot of movement here. Let's see if we can drain this one or give it a chance of going. Decent execution. It should keep turning. Stay high. Stay high. Good effort, really good weight. Just missed it on the low side. And we are going to start with back-to-back birdies. Oh, mate, that's absolute class, Rich. The wife doesn't realise you're still playing the game. You've got a cover operation going on there. Now, I need to know who this Boba Milk Tea is. No one has heard of this guy. Now, I'm a veteran of the golf game. I recognise most names at the top of leaderboards. But this Bobo Milk Tea seems to have come out of nowhere. And he's beaten the best players in the world comfortably by 4 or 5 strokes every event. Something just doesn't add up to me. So I'd love to know who this Boba Milk guy is. What a name as well. Boba milk tea. Right, lovely course by the way. Can't believe I've actually not played this one. But so many good user-created courses now getting uploaded to the servers for our playing pleasure. It really is fantastic. So 102, let's say it's playing 103. I think this choked approach should be money. Supply. Good bit of backspin here. Let's play the wind and the slope at our feet. That's a pull, so it is going to go left. Yardage was bang on too. That's a pity about that pull. It's a pretty straightforward putt. Minimal break in this. Should turn left. It has done. So 3 under through 3. Yeah, some of the signs off the clubs, Rich, are not great. Like the putter, it sounds like I'm hitting a wooden ball. I said that with the demo, and I think there's still things they need to go and look at and address, but the game is just something special in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Right, so 195, probably about a 6 mile per hour wind. 188 I'm kind of looking for here. 186 full backspin. Try and run it up this slope. I just don't think this is going to stop in a hurry. But this is where I feel the choke tee shot comes in handy. Needs to get down for me. Just carried that upslope. So the ball just not stopping as quickly as I hoped for. That's quite a tough tee shot with the wind pushing you. But with some of the scores being posted, if you want to be at the top of the leaderboards, which I won't be because I can't putt very well, these are the kind of putts you now have to convert. You have to score in these. Just adding a little bit of extra yardage here with the 3 inches up. Look how much that turned at my feet. Push open execution as well, that just doesn't help. I am capable of hitting perfects, just not as often probably as I should. So first par of the round. Hey Dom, how's it going, pal? Welcome to the live stream. I do hope you're well. Yeah, slowly getting there, Dom. I still feel as if my voice isn't back to normal. But I am getting there. Thanks very much, pal. I am going to be working on tips and tutorials this week. So stay tuned for that. So this is a long par 4 playing 483. This is a really nice golf course. Just not played it. Right, we're swinging well. All perfects there. The fairways are very undulating here. So 164, 369, 12, 15, 18. Playing 175 to the 171 to the pin with that wind. Let's say 165 is the club here for me with a choked approach. Let's apply a good bit of backspin. These are really firm greens. Just adjusting for the lie at my feet as well. It's all perfects. This should comfortably release out for me despite the backspin. Hit the pin. What an approach shot that is there, guys. And like I say, if you've not yet hit the like button, please do so. It really helps out the channel. Gives me encouragement to continue these live streams. So we move to 4 under. I mean, look at this Boba Milk Tea, guys. A minus 15 through 12. Same with Player 92. Don't recognise any of these names at the top. Hole number 6. It's going to be a pretty short par 4 with the elevation drop off the tee. Just got to make sure we find the fairway. Overswing by 1%. This is going to kick right and downwards. nice flat lie at my feet here. 159 into that wind. This is a perfect club. I would rather be short of the pin here. Looks an easier putt than being long. Right, wind should hold me up. Is it going to kick? Just coming up short there. Just coming up short there. That wind hit me a lot more than I gave it credit for, to be fair. Just applied too much backspin. Right, let's try out the Texas wedge. I find the Texas wedge a great addition. I've only used it 3 or 4 times in saying that, but the meter moves a lot quicker than the standard putt. So watch this. Look how tight that meter is. It's a lot smaller than the standard putt. And I think it reflects the animation of the putt weight a lot more accurately than the standard putt. I don't want to race this too far past. It's a double breaker here. Right, let's go there. Should turn back if I've hit it. Oh, I've not hit it. That is a poor putt early. My God, I've got work to do here. Yeah, I'm just not convinced with that Texas wedge. And this is where it's easy to drop shots, sadly. Good par save. That is a terrible putt for the Texas wedge. Really underhit that. Xbox user courses make this game stand out. If you played a different course, yeah, 100%, 100%, mate. The user courses, the user created courses, is what makes this game great. It really, really is. Right, I'm going to come down to the 3. No, let's actually go 3 hybrid here. Striking the ball really well. I just need to get my short game and putting up to scratch. This should be a nice full wedge in. 1-2-1, wind behind me. 3-6. Let's play 1-2-6 to the pin. Probably about 1-2-1. Can't be short here. That's actually a really good yardage. It's quite a complicated green. Yeah, challenging green complex here. I want to be as tight as possible. Just applying a little bit of backspin. Really relying on the wind hitting me here. It has done. This should bounce and stop on a 6-pence. That was a really good approach shot. And hopefully I can convert this 5-footer. Right. That takes me to -5, I believe, is it?
All right, and after that, you've brought your score.
Yeah, -5, so 5 under. Some incredible scores at the top of the leaderboard, guys. But welcome to everyone currently hanging out with me. 35 watchers. Let's get a like spike on the channel, guys, on this video. That would be awesome. But this really is a stunning golf course, guys. I've just not played this one before, and it is an official course. Right, long par 3, 234, down 14. So playing, let's say 230 into that wind. I think my hybrid is perfect here, you know. This should comfortably run out. Let's use the contours on the green to turn this round towards the pin. This could be half decent. Yeah, it's another really good approach shot. 8-footer. Should turn at my feet pretty aggressively, then kind of level out. And so far, so good. 6 under. 2 pars. Final hole in the front 9 is going to be a par 5. Raining acid. Some really creative names you see in this game. Right, this is a pretty short par 5 to be fair. 555 yards. Fairway is kicking right to left. Hopefully, oh, early, there's an open. That's a lazy swing. I'm in trouble now. Not going to reach into now. That is a big mistake. Cannot be missing fairways like that early. So, it's heavy rough, so let's just whack this out with a hybrid. Get it back in play. I think this is going to be a nice yardage for me. 79 up 14. Let's say it's playing 84 into that wind. Yeah, again, I want to be short here. Don't want to be long. Right, this has to be a good strike. It's open again, and with that, I've lost a lot of yardage. Not played this par 5 at all well. That stemmed from a poor tee shot. And all of a sudden, I am hitting open tee shots and approaches, which you're just not going to get away with in this game. Right, going to have to rely on my putting now. Made a real mess of this. I don't want to hit this too far past the cup either. Just going to reset that. Right, let's see if we can drain this one. The lady in the pink is my target in the crowd. I don't think I've hit that firm enough. It's got a chance though. Should turn. I did hit it firm enough. Right, made a real mess of that par 5. You cannot be parring par 5s. That's disappointing. This game has the live percentage issue like EA in the rough bunker. Yeah, you get flyers out of the rough now, which you didn't get in 2K23. I think that's right. I love that factor, but it shouldn't happen all the time. I would like to see the lie in the rough more punishing as well. There definitely are a few issues that the game devs need to fix, in my opinion. Right, I want to practice this spinner, so hopefully the yardage here with a kick right, which we are going to get, is going to give me the yardage to execute it. Oh no, we're not. We're nowhere near close enough. 85, 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's say it's playing 89 with that wind. If we land it short, it's just going to really get a firm kick off of that downslope. Trying to go past the pin here. Ball is going to shoot right at my feet. And look at my swing line change with this lie. It's a steeper angle now. We've executed it. We've avoided that slope. And that's a good shot. Right, come on then. Let's see if we can drop this 10-footer.
I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right.
I've noticed these ones don't really move that are at your feet. They don't really factor into these putts. Oh, early.
Let's go. This one's for putt.
I really wish I could convert those types of putts, guys. That just didn't turn as much as I expected. But poor execution again on my putt. I'm going to have to hit the training ground and really putt. And putt and putt and putt. And try and work on my swing line for the putting, because muscle memory, I still want to swing diagonally. Right, let's not make a mess of this long par 5. Tiny pool. This is going to kick left as well. And it's another par 5 that I'm not swinging well off the tee. What the hell is going on? Making a mess of this, guys. Right, this should be the spinner. This should leave me a spinner. This course is so firm. The runouts are real. So we've got 34 yards. I'm not a fan of the tie spinner. Just don't like it at all. Right, surely that feeds down. Superb execution. This should keep releasing out. Get in the hole. Right, really happy with that. Couldn't have played that any better. Really couldn't have executed that shot any better. With the VC issue, I think the weekly ranked is a bit better now. Pay 50 VC and get 216 after 4 rounds. I've actually not tried that out yet for the weekly, but that sounds promising. That really sounds promising, Jeff. Sorry, I missed that. Right, minus 10. That's a drivable par 4 for most, not for me. Just going to parcel this one. This should kick hard right here. Didn't get the kick I was craving there. I really expected that to kick hard. Wow, the wind moved me. I don't even think that wind was that strong there. Right, this is now a tough shot. Now, this is where, like we were saying at the start of the video, look at the advantage the guys with the fade have with this flop. It's a huge advantage. It really, really is. Right. It's probably as good as I could have played, but that came out hot, man. I think that is an unfair advantage. The guys who can swing with a fade bias over guys like me that can't. Something I always struggled with in EA. I always played with a draw. Right, this putt has to go really. Shortest par 4. I've played the easiest holes badly.
Oh, look at this thing.
Should turn. Right, that was a good putt. I made a meal of the so-called easier holes on the course. Yeah, the super flop has an even more pronounced. Yeah, it does. It's an even steeper angle. Hence why I didn't play the super flop there. My tongue and everything's hanging out when I'm trying to execute those fade shots. And this is a really nice golf course. Surely this ball cambers from right to left. The runouts are a lot more profound and extensive than previous versions of the game. So 164 into that wind, 369, 167. I think 165 is a club here, guys. I'm not applying any backspin. Let's run this up there. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet. Beautiful execution. This should release out towards the pin. Could be really good here. Come on.
Okay, on the green safely.
Right, that one sat down a little bit quicker than previous approach shots. Should have applied a little bit of topspin there. It's a 15-footer downhill. Just taking a little bit of weight off of this one. This should break hard at my feet. If it doesn't, I'm going to miss this putt. Yeah, good putt. That's probably a 2 out of 5 putt for me. And we move to -9. But I do love the addition of these daily events and the weekly events. I've not played the weekly master yet. Sadly, I don't have time to today. Like I say, I'm going to try and get a few tutorials out there for your guys to try and help with your game. So 180. Let's say it's playing 178. That wind's pretty quiet. 175 should be good here. Just going to try and run it up this false front. This could be so good. I need to stop applying these little touches of backspin. This is a very makeable putt, and one I should be converting, to be fair. Wow. I think that was due to my push. A 6-degree push in my swing path. I think that was a poor execution rather than a poor read. And clearly the guys at the top of the leaderboard are draining these putts that I'm not. Let's see if we can actually birdie a par 5. I think we've parred every par 5 in the course so far. Minus 22, guys. I mean, there's some tremendous players out there, but I just feel that minus 22 just doesn't add up to me. I don't think that's legitimate. I'd put my neck on the line by saying that's not a legitimate round. This is going to kick hard left. This is a fantastic golf course. Right, this is actually a short par 5. 216. Let's try and run this up there. Just going to apply a good bit of backspin. Awkward lie at my feet here. This should kick hard right. Needs to get down. Should feed in. Just missed that slope. It's an eagle putt. It's too much yardage in hand there. So it's downhill by 1 foot. Let's pull it back a good bit. Now, early junior, these are the kind of putts he makes. And it turns average rounds like I'm having here, pardon me, into really good rounds. That is the difference. Right, I'm going with that. Should turn back. It did turn back. Just a little bit more than I allowed for. And we get to minus 10. 2 or 3 poor putts has ensured that I'm not going to shoot anything silly low here. But happy with how I've swung for the majority of the round. So 151. 144. Let's apply full backspin here. Maybe not full backspin. But let's go 3/4. A life for that kick. A life for the wind. This should get a really firm kick towards the pin. Now bite. Reluctantly sitting down. Allowed for the kick to perfection there.
8 feet to the cup.
It's an 8-foot putt. Slightly uphill. That one wiped its feet. Back-to-back birdies gets me to minus 11. And I am 11 shots off this boba milk, guys. Let that sink in. Currently 11 strokes behind this guy. That is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Who is this guy? I'd love to find out who he is. The man. The myth. I'm not going to say legend because I just really don't think he's a legitimate player. So 104, 103 into that wind. That wind's picked up quite significantly. 116. Let's go full backspin. Try to carry it past that false front, because that is just really going to accelerate the kick. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet. Wind should help it turn round that way as well. I've pushed it. It's going to keep it right. Yardage was perfect as well if I got the line at angle I wanted, but that push just killed me. Disappointed with that. That push really affected my line there. Right, come on, early. Should turn back here. Come on, turn back, turn back, turn back. Oh, it tried to. It tried to. Every poor shot I've been punished on here. If it's not been a perfect, I've just lost all prime positioning. And I love that in this game. Let's see if we can finish with a birdie. This has turned into a really average round due to a couple of poor shots and just my inability to convert putts outside of 5-6 feet. Let's see if I can get this one tight. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Up 7 yards. So 1, 2, 9. Let's apply full backspin to this choked approach. It's an awkward lie. It's open, and that is going to shoot right and short. It's amazing how much these opens just kill you. And it's 2 degrees, guys. It's not as if I'm missing my swing target massively. Just have been too many of them today. So this is downhill by 4 inches. Just going to reset that. Come on, early. Let's give this fan something to cheer about on the 18th. I think with the downhill weight here, this is really going to break a little bit harder. Should turn hard. Should turn hard, baby. No way. No way. I think that sums today's round up. That's actually turned into a really frustrating round, to be fair. Should have been a minus 14, 15 if I had swung well and putted well. Rise to the occasion, finish 5 rounds of ranked tours. I'm sure I've finished more than 5 rounds of ranked tours. But look at that, guys. I'm miles off it. Tied 41st on the leaderboard. 11 strokes off Boba Milk. I just don't think that's a genuine score. But thank you to everyone who did hang out with me in this live stream, guys. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned to the video for some upcoming tips and tricks videos. Go and enjoy the rest of your day. 400 VC there for completing the quest reward. Rise to the occasion. So there we go. Go and complete that quest reward, guys, because 400 VC in this game is now a lot of money. That is some serious coin that is going to allow me to improve my golfer and potentially buy a new pair of shoes. But that is it for today's live, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you all.